video is about solving quadratic equations by using quadratic formula. And here is our objective. The quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Example number 1, we have x squared plus 9x plus 14 equals 0. Make sure that the quadratic equation is written in standard form. The values of a, b, and c are a is 1, b is 9, and c is 14. Following the quadratic formula, our new equation will be x is equal to negative 9 plus or minus the square root of 9 squared minus 4 times 1 times 14 all over 2 times 1. Next, let us simplify this. X is equal to negative times 9 is negative 9. 9 squared is 81. Negative 4 times 1 times 14 is negative 56. And 2 times 1 is 2. I-simplify po natin lahat ng pwedeng masimplify. Next, 81 minus 56 is 25. And then the rest po, kokopyahin lang. So we have x is equal to negative 9 plus or minus the square root of 25 all over 2. Get the square root of 25. The answer is 5. So the equation is x is equal to negative 9 plus or minus 5 all over 2. Let us separate the plus and minus sign. We have two equations. First, x is equal to negative 9 plus 5 all over 2. And then the other equation is x is equal to negative 9 minus 5 all over 2. Let us simplify the first equation. We have x is equal to negative 4 over 2. And simplifying it further, x is equal to negative 2. Kapag po nag-divide, magkaiba ng sign, ang answer po is negative. On the other equation, we have x is equal to negative 9 minus 5 all over 2. Simplifying this, we have x is equal to negative 14 over 2. Simplifying it further, x is equal to negative 7. The solution set, negative 7, negative 2. Next example, we have 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 equals 0. Again, it is already in standard form. Let us find the values of a, b, and c. A is 3, b is 10, c is negative 8. Following our quadratic formula, we have x is equal to negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 10 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 8 all over 2 times 3. And then let us simplify. Negative times 10 is negative 10. 10 squared is 100. Pag nag-i-square po tayo, yung base ay multiply by itself. So 10 times 10 is 100. Next, negative 4 times 3 times negative 8 is positive 96. And 2 times 3 is 6. Let us simplify 100 plus 96. We have x is equal to negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 196 all over 6. And then get the square root of 196. The answer will be x is equal to negative 10 plus or minus 14 all over 6. Separate the plus and minus sign. X is equal to negative 10 plus 14 all over 6, and x is equal to negative 10 minus 14 all over 6. Let us solve the first equation. X is equal to 4 over 6. And the simplest form is 2/3. Isip lang po kayo ng number na kung saan pwedeng i-divide ang 4 and 6. Pwede silang i-divide by 2. Kaya 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 6 divided by 2 is 3. On the other equation, let us simplify it. We have x is equal to negative 24 over 6. Simplifying it further, x is equal to negative 4. Solution set, negative 4, 2/3. And for our last example, 5x squared minus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0. Value of a is 5, b is negative 8, c is 2. Substitute the given values of a, b, and c. We have x is equal to negative times negative 8, that is the value of b. Pag po malilito, meron na po agad sa formula natin na negative. And then, ang value po natin ng b is may negative pa ulit. Kaya we have negative 8. Plus or minus the square root of negative 8 squared minus 4 times 5 times 2 all over 2 times 5. So, x is equal to negative times negative 8 is positive 8. Negative 8 squared is 64. Negative 8 times negative 8 is positive 64. Negative 4 times 5 times 2 is negative 40. And 2 times 5 is 10. Let us subtract 64 and 40. We have x is equal to 8 plus or minus the square root of 24 all over 10. 24 is not a perfect square number, but when we get the factors of 24, we can simplify it further. Iisip kayo ng dalawang number na kapag tinimes po natin ang sagot ay 24. Make sure that one of the numbers is a perfect square number. Dapat po yung isa sa mga number na yon ay perfect square. So, ano ba ang dalawang numbers na kapag tinimes po natin ang sagot ay 24? Correct! It's 6 and 4. And 4 here is the perfect square number. Get the square root of that perfect square number. We have x is equal to 8 plus or minus 2 square root of 6. Yung 4 po, kinuha ang square root, kaya wala na po yung 4, naging 2 ang answer. Now, we can get the lowest term or simplest form of this. 8 over 10 is 4/5 and 2 over 10 is 1/5. So, we have x is equal to 4 plus or minus the square root of 6 all over 5. Separating the addition and subtraction, we have two roots. X is equal to 4 plus square root of 6 all over 5. And x is equal to 4 minus square root of 6 all over 5. And here is the solution set. Kung meron po kayong questions about solving quadratic equations by using quadratic formula, pwede po nating itanong using the comment section sa ibaba. Thank you for watching!